Hello, my dear friends. This is Tommy the Tarot Reader, and this is Tommy's Tarot Time. I am doing a reading for Aquarius starting mid-June, and I am just throwing a spread that I just want to throw right now, so there's no necessary pattern here. So, thanks for hanging with me. And I will do a lot more readings now that I'm settled in my new place. Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards and let's see what you got going on in June, Aquarius. Let's see what you got going on. Okay. Oops. My hands are small. I really have a hard time shuffling cards, but okay, let's see. Aquarius, let's see what you got. Okay. Wow, Aquarius. You've come into something in your life right now where you've walked away from something, or you've shed old skin, or you've shed old habits. Like, you've shed things that aren't working for you. You may have changed your look, but whatever you've done is, it is a glow up with the Empress next to Death. Whatever you've gone through has gotten you to realize that you are so much more than all the stuff you've gone through, all those problems, that drama, maybe toxic people. Like, you're a lot bigger than that, you know. And with the Death card, it tells me, you know what you're coming from, you know what you faced, but you're aware of it, you know. It's like, you know, facing the monster, facing your demons, facing those fears, facing the those things that make you question yourself. And you're looking at it straight in the face, and it's not going to scare you anymore. You're actually going to look at it and see how you feel, and really get very deep with whatever that is that you've been maybe even pushing aside for years, that you didn't want to face and you would avoid, or, you know, drink to avoid it, not think about it. Now you're actually facing it, maybe even things about yourself that you haven't had to face it in the past, but you are facing it now because maybe something had happened, someone had said something to you, and you really sat down and thought, okay, I really got to look at this and look at myself. And in the process of doing that, you realize that you're actually, because the Empress is fruitful, but also the Empress is maternal and nurturing, that you are a very caring, loving person. Very caring and loving, and that part of you could be coming out right now in June, may have been coming out since April. With all the retrogrades in the last few months, it would make sense for you, Aquarius, to start to have a better view of yourself, and just to be more positive and to make positive changes so that you have better relationships and that you have a better relationship with yourself, because all that other negative stuff that you've been playing out just doesn't work any longer. You know, a lot of our slow moving planets, I'm not sure, it might be Pluto, planets are moving into Aquarius. It's going to force you to, like, revolutionize yourself. You have to evolve and be a different person, to be the person you want to be for the rest of your life. For some of you who are maybe in your 30s or 40s, you're looking at yourself and thinking, I don't know what some of you could come up to some kind of discovery or come up with some kind of really revolutionary thing that is going to benefit you greatly. And I mean, you're on your own, standing on your own, doing this. I said revolutionary because you're coming from this death period where some of you are going to come out of it and you're going to become a completely different person. And you can do that. You can absolutely do that. You can go from someone who is cold and sensitive and selfish and self-centered to someone who is caring and loving and understanding and actually empathetic, you know. So the Empress has realized that they have to think about other people. I mean, you're moving from the Death card to that other people, your friends, are important. It's not about you all the time, you know, or if you make it about you all the time, it's not about you. It's not about, like, other people are in the mix and you have to consider them. In the past, I'm sure you did not do that, and the Death card is, yeah, you have to consider other people. That's one scenario. I'm not talking to a lot of you, but the Death card is however you need to. What do they say? You know, when you change yourself and you come out of something, I mean, like, it's a phoenix, but I'm not talking about the phoenix. I'm talking about a part of you that you have these characteristics that didn't work for you because it pushed people away, or it lessened your opportunities, or it did not make you likable. You became the Empress and now you're likable because you've started to change in some way, being more warmer, more receptive, more listening to people more, something like that. Aquarius, I think you've been doing it in the last month. Some of you might decide to have babies right now, and it does look like it's a good thing. But with the King of Pentacles on the right upside down, for some of you with these changes, it's if some of your changes requires money, the money's not quite there. Okay, it isn't like there's a ton of money for you to make these changes, to reinvent yourself, to create new businesses, or to travel and live in another part of the world and start a life somewhere else and meet new people, and, you know, which is probably for some of you very doable and enticing. But the money isn't quite there right now. Even if you are thinking of having a family, and some of you could be pregnant right now, even if the money isn't there, it's fine. You're not, even if one of you is not working, it's fine. It'll work out. And I'm saying that it's gonna work out. You're a little worried that maybe the money isn't there, or the business money piece is not really quite that important in this reading right now. This is more about that you have completely changed and decided to be a different person today because the person you were wasn't working. I said that. The Death card with the Hangman. Love it. I love it. Really needing to look at your life and reflecting on it and seeing where are you going next. And making this a productive time to really consider what you want with your life and what's your next move and where you're going. With the Nine of Cups, it's wish fulfillment, that because of this big change that you are going through, this death card with the Hangman, this complete change in you, and it is a complete change. 180. This 180 change in you has you really thinking about who you are, how you can help other people, how you can be there for someone, how you can be there for yourself. But it's going to bring wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. If you're pregnant, you're going to have a family, it's going to be great. You're going to be fine. It's a wish fulfillment card. However it's going to work out, I feel like people are going to show up for you if you're going to have babies. Or if you have a family and you're worried about not having enough, people are going to show up for you. Something's going to come up for you to take care of you. Even if you're changing when you're taking care of other people and considering them and being sensitive and caring and listening to them and walking away from any kind of selfish or self-centered behavior, it's going to be wonderful for you. Because this is a genuine change. This change is because you realize you have to make this change in you. With the Nine of Cups, you're going to understand that you, Aquarius, care for other people. When you care for other people, they're going to care for you. So maybe this might be the first time you've understood that. The Knight of Swords next to it with the King of Pentacles reversed. This is telling me that in the process of all of this happening right now, there's still a part of you that is wants to still kind of be a little bit insensitive, because you're not quite sure if this positive change, this maternal nurturing person that is considerate and sensitive and understanding, you're not sure if this is really who you are, because there's a part of you that still just wants to say whatever's on your mind and you don't care how it's going to affect the other person. That's kind of how I see here. And I see that, or yeah, the Knight of Swords says, like, watch what you say. Because if things are going well and you're making this big change and things are starting to look really good in terms of like your Nine of Cups card, because you've worked really hard to get to where you are, you don't want to say something to just impulsively say it and kind of sabotage your work. Let's do the Shadows Oracle cards. With the Knight of Swords there also tells me that could be someone in your life that might come along, and I hope you're happy. Is going to rock your world a little bit. Make you really think about what you're doing right now, if this is the right thing for you. The right thing for you is really to think about other people. I've said that a few times already for you, Aquarius. And I hope you're happy, is the Shadow card. But then I'm thinking, when are you happy? Are you happy the way that you were before? Now you've made these changes, are you happy now? Are you happy now that if you're pregnant and you're going to have another child, or that you're starting a family? I hope you're happy. You know, you're not looking for problems in your life, because you are in charge and you can create the kind of life you want. This is a mid-June reading, so if any of this is actually resonating with you, you know, this is June, and I think this is because, you know, Pluto and some of these other planets are moving into Aquarius. I don't know when, but there's some of them are in Capricorn, Aquarius already. So there's a bit of change already happening in you, the kind of change that you have no control over it. You have to let go of some of that control, Aquarius. So this card, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. That is the animal spirit that's right now that is going to help you in terms of this journey that you've started on. With the Hanged Man and the Death card, it is true that you're going to need some solitude to really sit in any kind of discomfort you may have, and that you are needing to change whatever has already happened in your life recently that has forced you to change. Something's happened. With the Death card, something happened, and it's forcing these changes in you. And there's a part of you that is still very prideful, and that's most probably what got you in trouble. So this is the animal card that's going to help you going forward. Elephant, greatness, love is your strength, leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. If there is anything in your past that was holding you back, any losses, any hurt or disappointment, you're going to walk away from it, and you're going to have a bigger purpose. You're going to find a bigger purpose. If it is you're learning to love yourself, that's a good one. Learning to love and take care of yourself. You know, instead of focusing on how people have hurt you. Learning how to love yourself and nurture yourself. And finding out what you need to do moving forward. If there's something that you've left behind, you really need to get that done, completed, and accomplish that thing you've been wanting to accomplish, or that thing you've been wanting to do or finish, or, you know, if you want to, I don't know, do something new to challenge yourself and see how great you are, then do it. That's the path you're on. And this is a path that is a path of solitude. This is the journey you have. You can't have people telling you what to do, influencing you, or affecting your journey to find your greatness, because you are too influenced by other people's opinions of you. So I'm saying do it in solitude so you can really find yourself and find your truth and purpose. I feel like this is happening for you right now, Aquarius. And I hope you are happy, so that you are happy to find your happiness and finding and taking care of yourself with the Empress, finding your happiness. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. And this is Tommy the Tarot Reader signing out. I hope you join me for my next videos and subscribe to my channel. Bye, Aquarius.